Dynamic, articulate, perceptive, courageous, outspoken.
Welcome back to the dojo. We got another reaction for you, and this time we are reacting to Drake's Goon top 5 stab in the neck after saying this on stream. I hate when they don't just tell you what's going on. They always gotta make you watch it because they gotta get the views. If you're a YouTuber, you gotta play the game, and this is what they're gonna do to you. I'm not a fan of Poetic Flacco. I don't really like how he tries to shit on people for laughs and clicks and views. I don't really like that. But he is reporting on something that happened, and I want to know more about the story, and haven't seen anybody else report on it, so I don't have any other sources. So Poetic Flacco it is. I know some of y'all might not like him either, but we're going to go ahead and try to get through this. I want to know what happened. The guy top 5 or whatever, but yeah, I'm not really a fan of Drake like that, but if something crazy happens to somebody doing debaucherous acts, I want to know about it. So let's go.
I think it's time to officially start worrying about the life and safety of Top 5, aka Drake Shooter. So Top 5 has been in the UK for about a week now. He attended Wireless Fest where Drake is headlining. Now, while in the UK last night, there was an attempt made on his life. If you've been caught up with Top 5 drama, then you would know that this is the second attempt on his life in 30 days. The last attempt...
Second attempt on his life in 30 days. Damn, bruh. I guess when you pissing shit everywhere you go, it ain't nowhere safe for you out here, man. Just stay in the house, bro. Just stay in the house. Unless Drake needs you to come out somewhere, man, just stay in the house, brother. If you want to live, please, just stay in. Motherfuckers always talking about, oh, we outside, we outside. Yeah, the devil be outside. God be outside, too. But out there, you know, like Kanye said, ain't no church in the wild. Ain't no church in the wild, so stay off them streets, man. Stay out of them clubs. Stay out of highly populated areas where somebody could just sneak you real quick. Yeah, man. Stay in the house, brother.
On his life actually happened in his hometown, where apparently a mass shooting happened. He wasn't hit, but he lost a really close friend of his.
And our breaking news coverage continues this morning as Toronto police are now looking for several suspects after a deadly shooting last night in Lawrence Heights. CB24's Courtney Hill's live at the scene. Court, I don't even know, have you had a chance to get a sense of just how many evidence markers are out there? I saw the numbers into the 60s in one of our live shots earlier.
Woo! 60s? They got 60 points of evidence? How many were bullets? How many were forged weapons or weapons that were concealed? Like, what is going on? 60 points of evidence. That's a lot of shit that happened. That's probably a lot of shell casings. My God.
Yeah, the highest number we saw was 89 next, so that really
Bro. Y'all remember that meme? It said, so I just started blasting. Bro. Somebody lived that shit out in real life. 89 points of evidence. That's crazy.
Shows you how much evidence there is for these officers to go through, and it's not just the scene behind me here. It actually stretches north from where we are. We're literally along the Allen here between these two condos. It goes north to one road, and then they have also stretched it south to a courtyard, essentially, where there's a housing complex. So this is what officers have been going through all night. We know police were waiting for it to get a little lighter so that they could actually see the scene, and it's huge. I mean, we're giving you a live look now at, you know, the evidence markers on the ground. There's a lot of debris there. They have moved some of the evidence and packed it up, but that's what they'll be going through as they try and piece this all together. This was very brazen. 8:30 last night, emergency crews were called to this area over reports of a shooting. 6 people were shot.
Police have identified the man.
6 people got shot. 6 people got shot, bro. I don't know if that was how many shell casings or bullets was there. They probably didn't find all the bullets that was fired or what have you. You know what I mean? But my God, 6 people got shot at this event. Bro, I'm just gonna stay in the house. If I ain't going to work, I'm just gonna stay in the house because Shit is just getting crazier and crazier. People are crashing out over the littlest things, bro. People are crashing out over anything nowadays, and I don't want to be nowhere around it, man.
Who was killed in a mass shooting in Lawrence Heights earlier this week.
Investigators say 31-year-old Yahya Ahmed Mahmoud was fatally shot Tuesday night. He was in a wheelchair. A city councilor for the area told CP24.
Hold on, he was in a wheelchair when he got shot? Yo. Y'all need to calm down out here, bro. What is going on in people's lives so much that y'all just want to take other people's lives, bro? Maybe I don't understand because I'm not going through no crazy trials and tribulations in my life. I'm not struggling to make ends meet. I mean, I'm blessed that I got a family that cares about me and only wants the best for me, but Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy on these streets out here, man. It's just too much crazy. Man.
The victim had been left paralyzed from a separate shooting in 2018.
Bro. Why would you got shot and got paralyzed and you still want to be in the in crowd and with the wave? Like, God bless this man's family. I know they probably going through it. But it's like, you got to draw the line somewhere. Like, when is enough enough? Like, you in a wheelchair now. You still trying to be in the in crowd. You still trying to be in the wave. Like, you can't even dance or bump. Like, if it was a party or whatever going on, like, you just a sitting duck. You got to try to wheel out of there. People running right past you. People probably bumping into your wheelchair, knock you over. You probably fall out. Can't move, can't get up. Like, man. That nightlife, man, ain't nothing glamorous about that nightlife. I don't care what you say.
Police are looking for 3 suspects in the shooting near Ranney Avenue and Varna Drive. 5 other people were wounded, including a city worker who was leaving the Lawrence Heights Community Center.
Top 5 fortunately wasn't hit by any gunfire, but he was the target for that shooting. It's rumored, allegedly, because I'm not a snitch, that when Top 5 was on live stream earlier that day, they were able to get his drop, get his location, and follow him before trying to execute the shooting. Now, last night, Top 5 wasn't so lucky because Top 5 was hit, he was injured, and he's currently in the middle of surgery as we speak. Much of what we know about the incident from last...
Oh, damn, I'm going to read this. Oh, damn, the guy at Steph's party was top... So it was a party. The guy at Steph's party was Top 5. He was stabbed in the neck. Surely not. I hope he's well, seriously. His team told me it was a scratch, but I'm hearing different from the witnesses. Okay.
Last night, Ashley came for people who were there. Apparently, he was at a party for this person called Steph. It was like an after party. While at the after party, somebody ran up on him and stabbed him in the neck. Fake videos quickly began to surface of the attack, but it wasn't Top 5 in the viral videos. However, people began to piece together what went on last night and who could possibly want to kill or murder Top 5 in the UK. People began to repost a video where Top 5 was making fun of the gangsters or the killers in the UK, telling Kyle from Nut Boys that there ain't no killers in the UK and that he's going to be super safe.
There's no killers in the UK. There's like serious guys, but not going to come kill us. No. They're not going to come kill us for safe. You can even show your address here.
I'm not buying that people ran up on Top 5 and tried to literally murder him with a knife because of those comments, bro. Surely this type of foolery only exists on this continent. Surely only a ninja from Chicago will go out and try to murder.
He just likes to say things for shock value, bro. Like, and you see he got the goofiest smile on his face while he's saying these things. Like, it's nothing funny about what you're saying, sir. Like, I understand people like to report on the news, but when you put your bias in it, like, it just shows what kind of person you are. Like, I could never be friends with somebody like this, bro.
Murder a random person because he said.
And I don't care if he just doing it for the internet or doing it, bro. I could never be friends with somebody like this, man. I don't even like that I'm watching his content.
Chicago sauce. This foolery, I refuse to believe this foolery is translated into other continents, bro. People in the UK is getting down like this. I don't know, and I don't think so. Top 5 will speak to academics, and he would actually tell academics that the person who stabbed him in the neck is not a person from the UK. So it feels like it's beef that traveled with Top 5. It's beef that followed him because a lot of people from a lot of different cliques, different continents, different countries were in the UK for a wireless fest.
Bro, what? Oh my God. You got people traveling continents to get your ass. Like, bro, that's nah, bro. That's real beef. Like, people really is getting plane tickets to come see you, to take you out. Bro, just stay in the house, bro. Don't go nowhere, bro. Bro, I guarantee you, I'm willing to bet the next time somebody try to jam him up, they gonna get him, bro. They gonna get life in prison or whatever, but bro, the next person who tried to take him out, they probably gonna be successful, bro, cause he probably gonna be a little lax, cause he just got out of surgery. They've been watching his moves for the longest time, and bro, he lucky it was a knife, cause if it was a gun at point blank range, bro, we be looking at the headlines: top 5 murdered in broad daylight or at a party or whatever, bro. Like, I'm glad I'm not rapping no more. I'm glad I'm not in that lifestyle because I can't deal with this type of stuff. If somebody trying to take me out, I'm going to try to take them out. I'm just going to go to jail and that's going to be the end of it, bro. I'm like, I'm not going to be out here fearing for my life. Like, it might be the same in jail, but at least if they can get me, I can get them. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna be looking over my shoulder. Man, I can't live like that, bro. That's why I'm humble now. That's why I don't really be out there in the streets. I don't. If I'm in the street, it's because I'm going to the store or I'm going to work or I got something. I got some business I gotta take care of. I'm never out there trying to be in the mix, trying to be with the wave, trying to dap everybody up, trying to see who's outside, bro. I don't care, bro. I'll play my little video games and be happy.
There's like mad rumors and like fake stuff about it. That video is not real. So that video that they're saying is top 5, like that's not top 5. He told me, he said he was at this after party spot. You know, he felt like people followed him, and he was taking a picture with a fan while he was going into the club. So I asked him where his homies was at. He's like, yo, I was with 20 people. I get to the spot. I get there earlier than them. I'm walking in the spot. I think they're already there. So really, I'm alone. And then, you know, he wants to take a picture with someone. You know, somebody kind of ran up on him. You know, but.
Yo, his chat is just disrespecting him.
I'm just throw the allegedly on there because I know everybody like running with the false things. This has nothing to do with the UK. Like, respectfully, it did happen in the UK. It has nothing to do with the UK. It's a good meme. So I'm saying online will create a whole story, and it's completely wrong. It has nothing to do with him saying early in the day, there's no like killers. Like, that has nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with that. It's some whole other shit. You know, just not that. So I know people want to believe it's like, yo, the UK slid. No, respectfully, he was there from days. Like, you know, there's no bad blood.
It'll be a waste of your time sitting here trying to figure out where this hit came from. Top 5 literally beefs with everybody. Like, everyone he beefs with. Top 5 beefs with all of LA. Top 5 has beef in Africa, has beef in Dubai, as we've seen with the Julian situation.
This man got beef all over the world, bro. Apparently. Allegedly. This man got beef all over the world. You Drake shooter, like, you gonna hit anybody Drake tell you, and you gonna have to take that on the chin, bro. Bro. Unemployed shooters, bro. I got that from Mr. Keep It Simple. He always talking about unemployed shooters, bro. And it's real, bro. It's really people out here who don't got no job. All they do is tote guns and walk around terrorizing people. Don't even got to. Like, look like you well taken care of. But if Drake put that hit out, you gotta go do that, huh? I can't live like that neither, man.
Top 5 has beef in his own city, of course, with like 20 different coups in his city. Right, bro, Top 5 has been linked to multiple murders, but the most recent high-profile beef he's been a part of is with him and another local goon in Pressa. Now, I feel like if it's one person who could have gotten this done, is Pressa. Pressa is the one who, by the way, if y'all don't know, his crew is the crew who shot Kodak Black in Hollywood outside for everybody to see, and nobody has gotten arrested yet, bro. All right, so Pressa to me is the only one who's currently beefing with like Top 5, who I believe have the resources to get Top 5 touched. This is an unfortunate situation, but to me, it's the best case scenario for Top 5. Right, being stabbed, it's better than, I guess, a bullet, but also too, he goes through this, he faced this near-death experience, and now he understands he got to move smarter, he got to move wiser, not like, because I believe when Top 5 moves around, because bro, he feels like, man, listen, man, bro, I'm a big Top 5, man, I'm GG's, homie, bro, we the biggest gangsters in the world, ain't none of you peons gonna try me. A peon will be the first one to try you, and a scary ninja will be the first one to kill you. That's just how life works, bro. Right? The scary people is usually who strike first. They are terrified for their life. But in the case of Top 5, bro, he's been moving around too lax, too free. Now I feel like this will make him really border up, really move militant, really move around with an army, and not put himself in situations where he's susceptible to these attacks. Now, if y'all want to know why people is after Top 5, I compiled the beef or the multiple murders that Top 5 is linked to, so you can really see, like, Top 5 is an internet character, but yo, he's also a killer. Like he's a goon. Like he is really catching bodies or ordering bodies of people. Now, apparently Drake and Top 5 met because someone in Top 5's family apparently was like a star basketball player who scored 103 points in one game.
Hoop dreams are coming true in Toronto after a high school basketball player hit rare air. Point guard Ahmed Ali led his team to victory this week, becoming just the second Canadian player ever to score more than 100 points in a game. How did you do this? You had 30 points after the first quarter, 48 at the half. How did all of this happen?
Just a night, like when I went to the change room.
Ahmed was the best basketball player in his family, but their entire family was nice at basketball. Even Top 5 was really good at basketball. Now, Top 5 was a little hindered because he was 5'5", but he was still really good at basketball.
Come on, bro. Come on. He was hindered because of his height, bro. Have y'all not heard of Spud Webb, Muggsy Bogues? It was another player, Earl Boykins, bro. Like, these guys were under 6 foot, and they were some of the top performing players that ever played the game, bro. Height is only a limitation if you make it a limitation, bro. This guy has a closed mind perspective on a lot of things, bro. That's why I don't like listening to him, because he's full of ignorance, bro. It don't matter if he reporting on the facts. He got to be biased, bro. Come on, man. Oh, God.
The name Top 5 doesn't come from toting 5 blocks. It actually comes because at some point he was ranked Top 5 in basketball for his particular grade in Toronto. Now, because his brother made national news for dropping 103 points, his brother got on Drake's radar. Drake became really close and really familiar with the family because Drake is a basketball fanatic. Drake started wearing Ahmed's jersey while on tour.
What?
Started doing a lot of fanboy stuff.
Yo, Drake does a lot of questionable things, man. Drake does a lot of questionable things. That's why I'm not a fan of the guy. I rarely listen to his music. Now, don't get me wrong, he got some bangers from back in the day, and I guess a couple nowadays. I don't listen to the radio, so I'm not hearing. I don't search for his music. I'm not into it, but he definitely had some bangers back in the day. But he does too many questionable things for me to like him as a person or as a musician or a rapper, singer, whatever, bro. He just does too many questionable things that have me questioning my sanity. Like, am I the one crazy for thinking this nigga is weird? Am I the one crazy for thinking this nigga is strange? I don't think so, because painting your nails, bro, like, out of the blue, just out of... Come on, man. Let's just...
I mean, honest, this is D-Rod and this is fanboy activities, but Drake was really supportive of the family. That's where Top 5 and Drake got acquainted. And when Top 5 started rapping at like 16 years old, Drake posted Top 5's first music video on his Instagram, giving him a much needed boost that he needed. The Drake co-sign was great. It was amazing. Drake co-signing your rap career as an upcoming artist can never hurt you. However, it wasn't all peachy because Top 5, even though he got the Drake cosign and he was really moving up the ladders of the Toronto rap scene, but he still wasn't taken seriously. His career met a couple of bumps in the road that primarily came from people just thinking he was goofy, people not taking him seriously, you know, not really believing he was this top flight goon or shooter. They just sort of looked at him as a dweeb and they treated him as such.
Bro, he liked that word dweeb way too much, bro. I think he was probably called a dweeb a lot throughout his life, and now he just like calling other people dweeb. The bully becomes the bullied, and the bullied becomes the bully. You know what I mean? It goes both ways. It's just you wearing this shoe one day, then you wearing the other one the other day. Like, bullies and the bullied, they almost one and the same sometimes, because people who get bullied, they start taking on that energy and they want to become a bully. Maybe they get bullied at home and that's why they're a bully. They bully kids at school and make that kid turn evil or aggressive, and now they want to attack people. Like, people don't stay getting bullied their whole life. Sometimes they flip the script and they become a bully. Damn.
Who's you pointing at? I'll boo on you right now. Sorry, it's Top 5. I don't go fucking fuck you talk. I like you Drake ass. Off the street, you bum ass. Wear flip flops, looking mother. Stuff you right now. Yo, go get the burner, bro.
Even in the moment of being confronted, he's still playing this character of this rugged street dude. But then the character absolutely disappears once the dude come out and begin to chase Top 5. Top 5 obviously didn't want no smoke and skedaddled out of there.
Well, I don't know too much about the streets, but I know guys who tote guns. They do it for one of three reasons. They cannot fight. That's one reason. They cannot fight. 2, they got beef. And they always gotta be ready for that beef because shit happen real quick in the street. And last but not least, they just like guns, or they not really wise about the consequences and repercussions of toting a gun or mishandling that firearm. So it's ignorance. It's ignorance. They got problems out there, or they just a bitch. That's really it. Dang.
Yo, what's good, B? The fuck out you, B?
The group of men who confronted Top 5 at the subway recorded a video and posted it online, embarrassing Top 5, ruining his reputation as this super tough street dude who who's about the business, and he was pretty much left embarrassed, not knowing what to do. But before he could even think about the next plot, the next scheme to gain back his street reputation, something very tragic took place that made Top 5 realize that he can no longer play with the streets no more. If he's gonna be in the streets, he actually had to be a full-fledged goon.
And in his 20s was shot to death last night near Dufferin and Lawrence. For more, let's go live now to CB24's Christina Tenalia. Christina, what's the latest here?
Well, the latest is we've learned the identity of the victim from police. Nick, he has been identified as 22-year-old Syed Ali of Toronto. His body over here this morning, sadly, right here on Via Bagnato and Lawrence Avenue West. This whole area littered with shell casings, including this blue car right across the street here. So there may have been a chase. There may have been some kind of altercation between the victim and his attacker or attackers. Police cannot confirm yet. They do say, though, they believe that Mr. Ali and his attacker or attackers exchanged some words.
Top 5's elder brother, nicknamed Foolish, was shot and killed in 2017 while he was out trying to buy some snacks. But
yeah, that's crazy, bro. Like, you never, like I said before, you never know when the street's gonna catch up with you. Things happen so fast, and you ain't gonna have a chance to defend yourself or get away because you don't even know that it's going down. Ain't nobody gonna give you a warning. Ain't nobody gonna tell you they coming to get you. It's just gonna happen like that. And you know what I mean? Like, yeah. Gotta be careful, man.
this murder was really odd, and to this day, it's still unsolved. And it was odd because Foolish wasn't somebody who was involved in drama. He wasn't a gang member.
You don't gotta be involved in it. If your peoples is involved in it and they can't get you, they're gonna try to get whoever's closest to you. Your family members, your mother, your sister, your girlfriend, your baby mother, like whoever they can get that's closest to you, they gonna get them. If it's really up like that, if it's really beef like that, they gonna come get whoever they can get. It don't gotta be you, but you definitely gonna feel them when it happen. That's how the streets is, bro. Anything you do is gonna affect everybody around you. Anything you do and fail to do is gonna affect everybody that's connected to you. Especially if you got beef out here and they can't get to you, they gonna get whoever they can.
Or a gangster. Now, his brother was Top 5, and Top 5 being an upcoming rapper at the time was somewhat affiliated with the Jungle Bloods of Toronto because, you know, he needed the street rep and they were in a lot of his videos, and so was Foolish because that's his brother. He was supporting him, but Foolish wasn't a gang member. So it was sort of unclear who wanted him dead, who would kill him. Top 5, unfortunately, didn't have the time to worry about who did what and why. He had to get his stuff together immediately. Top 5 had a decision to make. Either give up this rap career, this street life, move somewhere else, right, and live a productive life as a hard-working 9-to-5er, or I have to really get affiliated. Top 5 chose to really get affiliated. So Top 5 joined the Jungle Bloods officially, and they started another subset within the Jungle Bloods called Go Get 'Em Gang, GGG. And Top 5 went from being the cool rapper kid who came around with potential to the rapper homie who was a full-fledged gang member and savage, and he began to divulge in some real violence. Top 5's first taste of real violence came during his beef with another local rapper called Clutch, who was affiliated with the rival gang Falstaff, the 234 Crips. Clutch, being a young rapper from the same area as Top 5, wanted all the attention Top 5 was getting. He wanted the Drake shout out. He wanted the attention from the local media. He wanted the fans. And he went about it in a very horrifying way. So, you know, he's kept picking at Top 5, kept clout chasing him, right? Antagonizing him. One of the things that Clutch did to get Top 5's attention and to make the blogs that was really horrifying. So, you know, as we all know, Top 5's brother, Foolish, he died while getting snacks from this, you know, shepherd's market. So, you know, Clutch went ahead and got a shepherd's, like, grocery bag, put it on top of his head, and made fun of the way Foolish got killed.
Oh.
On my dick like a condom. It's been like 30 minutes of fuck. Finally caught. Shooting my shot on. Headshots kill up.
And you guessed it, right on schedule.
Bro, it's no shortage of disrespect when you get into that lifestyle, bro. Any chance somebody got to disrespect you, they gonna take it, bro. Because it's all about egos and pride. Bro, that's all you can fight with is your ego and your pride. That's it, bro. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got no accomplishments. You ain't did nothing with your life. So you always gotta demand and command respect however you can get it. Bro, that's just a twisted lifestyle, bro. It's all a trap. It's nothing but a trap, bro. And you trap, you doomed to die a horrible death because you was too good to work a 9 to 5.
After Clutch dissed Top 5's brother and how he passed away, Clutch met his demise. After playing some video games with his homies, Clutch went back home. And as soon as he came into his apartment complex and ran up the stairs, it looks like a group of men was following him. Approximately 3 gunmen hopped out, gunned him down in the apartment complex, and ran off. And Clutch murder was never solved. It looks like this is a trend, yo. It looks like Toronto police ain't solving no murders, bro. Yo, if the murder ain't a slam dunk, they don't care about it. That's what it would appear.
The people killed my son. They don't have to hide themselves. They has to come up. You know, they has to be a man.
The mother of a murdered 16-year-old Hanad Abdullahi appeals for the murderer to turn themselves in. Good afternoon. Abdullahi is the second son to be a victim of gun violence. His mother's appeal late last night.
Sad, bro. That's purely sad.
August 1st, 2019. After spending the day playing video games with a friend, Clutch would make his way back to his apartment at 30 Falstaff. As he made his way up the staircase of the building, one vehicle carrying 3 gunmen would pull up, make their way to the staircase Clutch was walking up, and fired 10 shots at him. The gunmen would take off immediately, while it would take nearly 30 minutes for a 911 call to be made. By the time paramedics would arrive, Clutch had already passed.
Right around this time, the persona Top 5, the rapper, was almost unrecognizable from the Hassan Ali kid who was really great at basketball, who was just a kid rapping, goofy, had some dance moves. Top 5 was now a mafia boss. You see, shortly after Clutch passed away, Top 5 dropped Drill Some More, where, you know, they had some pretty questionable lyrics in Drill Some More.
Yeah, we gon' drill some more. I ran it down and I left that little nigga on the floor. Flip a 30, I kill some more. These sticks we 30, yeah, when we ball, we up like 30. Go check the score.
We will soon find out shortly after that video that these weren't just raps, that these dudes were literally murdering people and rapping about it on songs.
Which is the worst thing you can do. Because, alright, these guys may not be going down anytime soon, but I'm sure the feds or somebody is building a case on them unless Drake is paying it. Drake got the money to pay anybody off, what it seemed like. So, if you riding with Drake, you can get away with high rate robbery and murder in the same day. That's what it seemed like. Drake got that much power, that much influence, that much control over them Toronto streets, man. Like, don't mess with Drake and his boys, man, because it ain't going to be no justice served for you. The demons own that city, bro. The demons own that city.
The guy that was featured on that song called Flipper, well, he was arrested for 2 first-degree murders 4 months after that song was released.
Yeah, Jackie, well, 22-year-old Jerome Bell was shot in the Junction yesterday afternoon around 3:30, then transported to hospital, but later died in hospital. And I can tell you it has been a very difficult day for the family, still trying to make sense of what has occurred.
Alright, so that's what it say. 4 months after Drill Some More was released, Flipper was arrested in connection to the execution of rapper Jerome Murder Bell. Man.
Here's the bit of good news, though. They have received a lot of support on social media. There has also been a makeshift memorial.
He would later be implicated in the execution of reputed mob enforcer Antonio Scratch Fiola.
On Randolph Avenue, that is the location that Jerome was
Fiorda, I'm sorry. Antonio Scratch Fiorda.
Here's a little bit about Jerome. He was one of 4 siblings. He was also an aspiring rapper, and according to his friends, he went by the nickname Murda.
It was very clear that either Top 5 was a very bad guy who had transformed into being a really big bad gangster overnight, or he was surrounded by dudes who were ready to kill for him. So he was emboldened to do whatever he wanted to do in that city. Now, Top 5 being emboldened by dudes around him will be showcased for the world to see during the pandemic, when apparently a comedian by the name of DJ Snoopy, was sort of clowning some old videos of Top 5 as a kid dancing in a bra. He was included.
Dancing in a bra? Damn, bro. It just seemed like some people pick up that gun or want to be a gangster so they can terrorize their respect back because of the horrible decisions and goofy shit they done did, bro. That's crazy. That's just pure ego, man. Let that shit go.
Top 5 in his comedic bits on IG Live. Top 5 wasn't amused by it. Top 5 was, not cool with it. He was very upset. So Top 5 confronted him on IG Live and told him, hey, bruh, stop it. Snoopy wasn't going to be intimidated. So Top 5 told him, I'm going to get your chain snatched in 7 days.
Okay, random, everybody watching this. Do you want me to take your chain? I'll give us 7 days to take your chain. I promise you a chain. You want a cookie? 7 days. Do it. Do you want to do this? 7 days. Count everybody watching this. 7 days, Snoopy's not going to have his chain. If you agree with me right now. You think we can't do it? You want my chain? You think we can't do it? Do you want to wear my 7-day challenge? Snoopy. Do you want to wear my mother's life? I will sit on your chain. I'll put on my chain. Why do you want to read up? Yeah, I know if it's sit on party. I'll watch group chat right now. 7 days, Snoopy chain. His chain costs $2,500. I'll pay $10 for his chain. Go get it. Go get his chain. It's over for you. It's over. I'm back.
Like, look at this, bro. 2 grown men on the internet arguing with each other on a video call. 2 grown men on the internet arguing at each other on a video call. If it don't get no more immature and stupid than this, how can you call yourself a man if this is the kind of shit that you do? How can you be respected? Like, bro, come on, bro. You can only get respect by terrorizing people because nothing that you do or say or are about is respectable, bro. These guys don't have a long life to live. I'll tell you that much, bro. A lot of these guys is held to the penitentiary or straight to the grave, bro. Bro, y'all just putting yourselves out there. You got it all online. Why are you going to tell him what you going to do? So he not going to wear his chain when he walk outside the house. Like, bro, like, if you going to do something, do it. Don't sit here and give motherfuckers any type of insight on what you're going to do to them. Just do it. Like, all right, bro. That's what you saying? All right, I'm going to show you something. Don't even worry about it. Nah, you good. Don't even worry about it. You gonna find out. You gonna feel me when it's over with. You gonna understand me when it's over with. Good night, bro. And hang up the phone. Like, motherfuckers literally going back and forth. You trying to convince this man that you gonna take his chain. Like, I don't care if you really is gonna do it or not. You ain't gotta tell him what you going. You ain't gotta make your moves known. Like, that's already goofy right there. And then if anybody wanna go back and look up the case, they gonna see all the stuff that you posted online and use it against you in a court of law. That's how it's gonna happen.
Listen, Top 5 was out to make a point. He was out to prove that he was no longer the kid dancing with a bra in those funny videos. He was no longer the kid that y'all was chasing out of Subway and running him off his block. He was somebody to be feared. And in approximately 7 days, Top 5 made good on his promise.
Something told me not to wear my chains to the mall today. Luckily, I didn't. Someone went and got my pendant, man. They got my brother's pendant. So whoever has my brother's pendant, I hope my brother haunts you guys for the rest of your life.
He said, I hope my brothers haunt you guys for the rest of your life. So you're not going to get no get back. See, you over there talking tough. You over there, see, he wasn't playing with you. You thought it was a game, and then you got your pendant ripped right off your neck in broad daylight. And now we gonna look at the Instagram that he posts after the fact. Bro, it's a lot of dumb niggas out here, bro. That's all I can say. It's a lot of dumb niggas out here trying to be tough, trying to be street, trying to be gangster. It's just stupid, bro. Hang it up. Hang it up.
To add insult to injury, instead of taking a pendant, giving it back and saying, see, bro, I told you not to play with me. Here's the pendant back. No. Top 5 took things really far. Top 5 did something really cruel. He took the pendant of DJ Snoopy's dead brother and
he shitted on it.
Just watch what he did to it, man. This is sad.
Okay, we're at 2,000. Well, let me screenshot. But listen. Somebody.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
We flushed this chain. It's fake. It's fake. We flushed.
Oh.
Why you? Go to the new jeweler. You should have went to Frankie or Roxy or Kalani. I don't know where you got that fucking shit. Flush that shit. What's going on? Anytime DJ Snoopy's outside, take another chain. You fucking twerp.
Top 5 was.
Damn, bro. That's cold-blooded. That's cold-blooded. Damn, your dead brother pendant, bro, that you wear on your neck. And they flushed it down the toilet. Because you thought it was a game. I swear these niggas just dumb, bro. All of them. That's just, man. That's called stupid, bro. Playing with people who really gonna take it to that far, bro. Now he over there looking stupid. You done got bitched, you got disrespected, and you not even gonna get no get back because you talking about I hope my brother haunts you for the rest of your life. Like, what?
Was committing these crimes and posting it all on social media for the police to see. It's as if he was 100% sure they wouldn't do anything. They wasn't going to investigate or lock him up. However, Top 5 reign of terror would come to an end after this next murder. So, a rival rapper by the name of Nine, he dissed Top 5's brother, right? He dissed how he died in the same manner that Clutch dissed him. He got a shepherd's bag and dissed him. Now, 24 hours after the local rapper Nine dissed Top 5's brother, Top 5 and his homies went to spin the block. Now, it was unclear if they spun that neighborhood and shot and killed the first person they saw, or if this was a case of mistaken identity and they thought they seen somebody associated with Nine.
On January 30th, Nine would diss Foolish by posting a picture of a shopper's drug mart shopping bag. Less than 24 hours later, the following would occur. On the evening of January 31st, 20-year-old Hashim Hashi returned home from dinner and was attempting to enter his apartment building's underground parking garage at 40 Falstaff. A vehicle then approached Hashi from behind, while a gunman jumped out the front passenger door. He ran towards Hashi's vehicle and shot him multiple times, killing him instantly. The suspect ran back into the vehicle, which was later found roughly 10 kilometers away from the scene of the shooting, burning in Earl Bales Park. Hashim was not involved in any gang activity. He was a second-year student studying accounting at Humber College while working part-time at Pearson Airport. He had a promising future, and he was a very well-respected young man. About 2 weeks after the shooting, Toronto police arrested 2 people in connection with the killing. 24-year-old Emmanuel Missa, aka Moneyman GGG, was arrested on February 12th and charged with accessory after the fact to murder and failing to comply with recognizance. The next day, Top 5 was arrested in Windsor and charged with accessory after the fact to murder and failing to comply with probation relating to his driving charges.
Obviously and clearly, Top 5 has beaten all the charges and any murder allegation the police has ever put on him because he's a free man currently. But I don't know, man. I just pray and hope that Top 5 could find a way to escape the drama, find a way to escape all of this, man. Because eventually, man, it's gonna come back to get you if you don't, detach from it eventually, man. But y'all let me know in the comment section what's your overall take on this, man. Top 5 get well.
Alright, so what I'm going to do is something I didn't think I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and get this video a like because he actually reported on some good stuff. I knew nothing about this man. I knew nothing about this man's story. I didn't know he had a brother that was killed. And now he get back for his brother because they playing with his name. Like, I could respect him on that aspect. But it's like, bro, at some point, you guys say enough is enough. I done got to get back for the people who disrespecting my brother. Like, I ain't got nothing to prove. And if you really want to take it there with me, you know I'm going to take it there with you. So, if you want to play games with me, all right, cool. But I'm stepping away from that lifestyle. I got better things to do with my time. Like, I learned the error of my ways, and now, like, I'm trying to live a better life, bro. Like, that's just crazy. This man had a crazy story, bro. See, I lost my brother, so I sympathize with that, bro. My brother died to gun violence, so I sympathize with that on that aspect. But it's like, bro, you got to draw the line somewhere. You got to say enough is enough. And, you know what I mean? Cut ties with them streets, man. You want to live a peaceful life. You know what I mean? You want to live a peaceful life, because living a peaceful life 9 times out of 10 usually mean you're going to live a long life. If you live in a chaotic life, it ain't going to last long, man. And that's all I really got to say about the subject. So, Professor Hawk signing out. Hawk Sensei bids you adieu. I hope you enjoyed this reaction, guys. Toodaloo.